So for our final demo here, we're going to do multimodal classification using our acoustic or speech characteristics and our 68-point landmark facial characteristics. And we're going to combine both of these models, which if you haven't already trained in the previous steps, these models are also available for download in the safe tensor format checkpoints, so they can be used on any platform, whether they're on your Mac or using an H100. You shouldn't need it for inference anyways, but yeah, they're made available in that safe tensor format. So we have taken the paired test files for our acoustic and our landmark. So when we have both the acoustic and landmark CSV files representing a particular video, we're going to run them through our multimodal inference step here, which is this py predict, and we're going to see what kinds of different analytics or analysis engines that we can use in order to combine both of these models to give us better signal for doing the classification. So let's go ahead and run this right now. So you can see here the landmark and the acoustics individually and what their F1 scores are. Then we can take a look at different ways we can take these two models individually and combine the classification results, put them through different weights and different mathematical representations. So that we see average, probability, product, whole bunch of different ones. You're roughly pushing in, depending on the one you choose. So there's like learn CV, which is a little bit lower on the F1 score here. So you can see here after we've run our test files through, running our test files through our different weighted mechanisms to achieve a fusion of both the landmark and also the acoustic signatures. We can see that most are hovering around at like 80% accuracy. So that's using both classification models and then weighting them and then coming up with you can see all the different mechanisms for doing the weighted fusion summary. And again, roughly about 80% prediction accuracy. Well, imagine that classification for sarcasm is quite difficult. It's not bulletproof. And also one of the other limiting factors is that the data set is actually very small. We need a much larger data set, especially more representative if you were going to try to use this in the real world. For more than just the shows, there's definitely a bias towards the actors that are there. And so if you're trying to use this more generically, you'd need a much larger sample set, which is very difficult to achieve and obtain anyways. So hope you enjoyed the demo. But this goes through how you can use multimodal, facial landmark, and acoustic signatures in order to do sarcasm classification.